Welcome to my 1081st video. We are on the road to PMDB 1100. Welcome to I guess you could call a surprise live stream. My 64th live stream in total. Who is up? Remember, if you enjoy these videos, please hit that like button like someone has done right now. Share and subscribe. Thank you. 2 people watching now. One person watching now. Are you lost for words? Nobody watching now. I appreciate the thumbs up. These are always awkward when there's no one in the chat. Welcome to another lazy live stream with PMDB, me. It's all about me, no. It's all about you guys that come in and make these live streams work. Let's see if this is working right. There's a problem with the saying that current upload a thumbnail or something. Not sure what that's all about. Maybe I'm having technical problems. Let's have a look. I'm not sure if this is working right. I did say someone came in and liked the video. Just having a look if I've used this Chill With Me title before. Apparently I haven't, so that's good. I like to have a different name for each video. Two likes. Is it watchable though? Now do only like the video if you genuinely like it, but I appreciate it, as I've been getting a number of dislikes at the moment, more than usual. Could be trolls, might just be new people discovering my videos and, you know, I'm not their cup of tea. But if you do enjoy these videos, old and new, I really appreciate the thumbs up right now. Cheers. I have absolutely no plan. There's me. I have absolutely no plan with these live streams usually. I did have a theme one time, love and Halloween or something like that. But usually you lot are my script. So this is another lazy live stream. My 248th video. I can't believe I've done so many. of 2018 so far, the busiest year of my YouTube ever, by far, by a mile. At times my best year on YouTube, at times my very worst. It's been a roller coaster ride, to say the least. It's hard to tell if these streams are ever working right with nobody in the chat. But I appreciate whoever was here or still is here but quiet. I appreciate the 2 thumbs up so far. This could possibly be a very short stream if nobody comes in. This is awkward. I was just about to say, what shall I talk about while I wait for people to come in? Then I thought, Hulk Hogan, welcome back to the WWE. Now, I don't watch the WWE anymore, but Hulk Hogan was the guy that got me into wrestling in the first place. And WWE was not the same without him. To me, they took far too long to get him back. Others have done a lot worse, in my opinion, a lot worse than what Hulk Hogan did. And there's been not near the problem WWE had with Hulk Hogan. There's people that said and did a lot worse than Hulk Hogan. So I do believe it took too long in bringing him back. But I am glad to hear that the Hulkster is back, where he belongs, the home he built. It wasn't Triple H that put the WWE on the map. It wasn't John Cena. It wasn't Roman Reigns. It was Hulk Hogan that put the WWE on the map. And he deserves to be there. So welcome back, my real American friend. Real American, of course, was his classic entrance theme. I'm not sure if he'll use that going forward. Or what capacity Hulk Hogan will have. I mean, he's old now. He's an old man now, we can say. I don't want to see him wrestle, but I think he deserves to be part of that company, the place he had a hand of building up, putting on the map in the first place. Vince McMahon should be phoning and thanking Hulk Hogan and Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock every day. Hulk Hogan put WrestleMania, WWF at the time on the map. Steve Austin saved the company from going down the toilet. And then The Rock, you know, The Rock's The Rock. I mean, there's no one like him. He's probably the most famous person out there other than Donald Trump. And the Queen, must be the biggest movie star now. Must be. So this has been a disaster so far. I thought this would be a good time to come in and chat with people. I might end this soon, I think. I haven't watched the WWE since the greatest Royal Rumble ever, which was one of the, if not, actually, it was the worst Royal Rumble I've ever seen. It was dreadful. The 50-man Royal Rumble. It was a soulless show. But one guy that has always drew me in these not so good years of wrestling WWE is Brock Lesnar. I love Brock Lesnar. And I see he is got himself in the title picture for the UFC. Do I think he will win? I think he's got a chance. He's older now. So is the other guy. His name, I'm not really familiar with the UFC. His name escapes me. I watched the whole interaction with Brock and the UFC champion, Daniel, someone, and it was very staged, but I thought it was fun for what it was. Brock Lesnar's, he doesn't need Paul Heyman in my, even though I think it's a great combination, him and Paul Heyman. But Brock Lesnar, he's good in the mic. You give him, I think he's actually a natural. He's pretty funny when he starts to speak. So I'll keep my eye on what's going on with him in the UFC in the future. I think there's always a buzz in the air when he's either when he's wrestling or in the UFC. I'm not a mixed martial arts fan, but I get interested when I hear about Brock Lesnar. I've always been a big fan of him. That's another guy Vince McMahon should be phoning up and thanking every day, in my opinion. Because if it weren't for him, I don't think I would have stopped watching WWE years ago. Years ago. John Cena was driving me away. Roman Reigns. He doesn't make me want to watch the television product. Now, there's one person that makes me want to tune in, and that is Ronda Rousey. I think from what I've seen so far, she has been, like I thought she'd be, amazing at wrestling. One of the best women's wrestlers already. She, to me, will become the female Kurt Angle and will go on to be, depending on how long she stays, of course, but I think she'll go on to be one of the greatest female performers. In fact, she'll give most of the men a run for their money. She is excellent, I think. So yeah, I ended up rambling about wrestling. I don't watch anymore, but I don't watch it week after week anymore. I'm not sitting through 3 hours of Raw or any television program for that matter. But wrestling related stuff I do watch and have been watching a lot lately is Something to Wrestle with Bruce Pritchard and Conrad. They have a good podcast. Sometimes I'm like, Bruce isn't really giving too much away about behind the scenes, and sometimes Frank's for the third like. Sometimes I think Bruce is feel like he's careful of what he says too much sometimes. Try and keep the WWE happy. I've got 3 people watching at the moment, 3 thumbs up. But there's nobody in the chat about it. I don't know if it's because I'm having problems with the chat or what's going on. I have problems uploading the thumbnails. Oh, here we go. Hello there. Well, I'm on stage because I got to get ready for my night worker second night. I don't think I've seen you here before. That's random, I must say. So yeah, I think I might end the stream soonish. At least the chat's working, I think. And because no many people came into the chat, I started rambling on about wrestling. There's no, it's not just silence. Well, I'm coming to see you in your nightmare. Good night. Thank you. Is that you going? I smell a troll. I took away all the, not there's anybody else here. I took away all the blue wrenches again. People make such a big fuss and deal with the blue wrenches, but I've lost count how many times I've just wanted to, stop this. Lost count. So I take away the blue wrenches. But people seem to get offended, really, if you don't take them away or don't give. I'm quite happy when I don't get a blue wrench. I'm like I'm deal with my own sort of comments. I don't really deal with anybody else's comments. They can do that themselves. But sometimes I will admit it does, even in the small chats, it can get quite busy. So sometimes it's nice to have a Blue Rangers team, wrench team surrounding me. But yeah, something to wrestle with, I would recommend if you're a wrestling fan and enjoy hearing about some of the old pay-per-views like the Royal Rumble 998 and 992. We've done a couple of podcasts on them too, and others. They are very lengthy, but a lot of times a good listen. So that's really the wrestling related stuff I watch the most is podcasts from guys like Bruce Pritchard talking about the good old days when watching wrestling was a joy and not a chore. I'm gutted. I thought this would be a good time to come in. I'm going to wrap this up shortly. SummerSlam, of course, will be coming up for the WWE fans. I never watched it last year. I watched Survivor Series. I watched the Royal Rumble last year and Great Balls of Fire even and WrestleMania, of course. I didn't bother with SummerSlam. Will I watch it this year? Probably not. Probably not. Even though I enjoy Brock Lesnar and his work, not even he at the moment is making me want, and he's not there that much anyway. But even if he were, I don't think. I think the product as a whole, with the exception of Ronda Rousey and Brock Lesnar when he's there, It's really bad, really painful. Now I'm looking away from my chat at the moment, so trying to figure out. Obviously, someone did manage to say something in the chat, but don't think that was a legit person. I could be wrong, though. There might be people blocked on here, and could be legit. Maybe this is just a general dreadful time to go live. Well, I appreciate the thumbs up, whoever was here. Well, this has been my most lonely live stream today. I want to end it here. I don't think it's been working properly. Gonna try and find out what's been going on. But I will be back with my 1082nd installment. It'll probably be another live stream. But whoever watched this, if you do enjoy this, it's not my best video of all time. Maybe someone will enjoy my wrestling talk in it. I'll have to change the description. Welcome back, Hulk Hogan. Yeah, on that note,